Emily, where's your husband? It's time for a speech.
Tyler, you know where Albert always is when he isn't where he's supposed to be. I'll go and get him. Albert? It's time for your speech.
You call me, Emily?
Am I going to have to go all over Washington, D.C. looking for you, too?
Now, honey, I'm not elected yet. Let's not go skimming the cream off the top of the milk before we get the pail under the cow. Being a man of few words, I say here stands our next congressman, Mayor Albert Higgins. I want to thank Taylor Mason for that fine introduction. And I want to thank the ladies' auxiliary for the potato salad, the sandwiches, the lovely cakes and other fattening foods my wife didn't let me eat. If I left out anybody, I want to thank them too because I'm a politician. And now, about our game preserve. I call it our game preserve because I intend for us to have it. This state wants to and will protect its wildlife. And if I'm elected, I'm going to make those folks up there in Washington understand that, even if I have to slip a little of our local corn liquor into the water cooler. And you know what they say about Horseshoe Springs corn liquor. It might not make a man agree with you, but it'll sure freeze him long enough to make him listen. Makes you feel kind of small, doesn't it, Amy?
Now, what way is that for a congressman to talk?
Say it any way you like. I'm scared. Funny thing about being a politician, once you get elected, you start thinking about the promises you made.
Well, now, Albert, you always kept your promises in Horseshoe Springs.
I never promised so big before.
Albert, think positively. Now, when they hear your speech on protecting our natural resources, you'll get your game preserved. And what's more, someday they're going to build you a statue here in Washington just like that.
Which part? Top, bottom?
Albert, this isn't Horseshoe Springs. Now, Washington might not cotton on to our kind of humor.
I'll try to make a good impression. When I'm in the House of Representatives, I'll remember not to scratch. Unless I'm invited. General Nathaniel Greene, believed to be the finest equestrian statue in Washington.
I'm so pleased, Ambassador Kimdor. It just wouldn't be a party without you.
Well, even in our small country, Bandoria, we are aware of the importance of attending a Myra Kingsley party in Washington.
Mr. Ambassador, I find you perfectly charming.
Most people in Washington think I am a monster.
Are you?
Time will tell.
Well, I declare that's the most impressive sight I've seen in Washington yet.
Yep. Powerful built romp. Takes sturdy legs to hold up a frame that size.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Amy, what are you talking about? How do you hold up anything that big without muscles?
Albert, she heard you.
I was talking about the horse.
Well, now she'll never invite us to one of her parties. Don't you know who that was?
Amy Lou, outside of you, I haven't met anybody in Washington yet.
That was only Myra Kingsley, Washington's #1 hostess. Well, I just hope she doesn't remember you. Everybody who's ever read anything at all about Washington knows it's at her house the important bills are passed.
Honey, my bills will be passed in the House of Representatives and not overplay the little hot.
Albert, you know perfectly well what hors d'oeuvres are. Why don't you say it?
I don't intend to change just because I'm in Washington.
Albert, the social life here in Washington is different than it was in Horseshoe Springs. Everybody knows everything about everybody else here.
That's not so different from back home. Remember the time your bathing suit slipped off from the lake and you did, and you...
Oh, Albert, don't you want that game preserve?
I'll get it. And without eating a lot of those little sandwiches all full of toothpicks.
Hors d'oeuvres!
Don't raise your voice, honey. In Washington.
Try and relax. Today you just introduced the other members of the House. No business.
I won't relax until I get my game preserved.
Will you help me get the dam from my end of the state? I'll give you all the help I can on your project. Jim, say hello to the new congressman from my state, Albert Higgins.
Oh, how do you do, Higgins?
I see, sir.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
I understand you're very anxious to join my Natural Resources Appropriations Committee.
Yes, sir. My people are very concerned about the wildlife in our state. Back home in Horseshoe Springs, we feel that a game preserve is of vital interest.
Horseshoe Springs? I'm Congressman Gilbert. I heard all about it. I want to shake your hand.
Well, thank you. That's mighty encouraging. We feel that a game preserve is...
Game preserve?
Myra Kingsley.
You're the one who told her about her big rump, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Well, I didn't exactly.
Here's the man all Washington's talking about. The gentleman from Horseshoe Springs.
I'd like to have seen the look on Myra's face. Congressman Bryan, Minnesota.
Nice to see you, sir.
I hear Ambassador Kimdor was with her at the time. I bet old Myra turned plaid.
Fellas, it's a misunderstanding. I was referring to this horse, and...
You called her a horse, too?
I was looking at this statue of Nathaniel Greene when I made the remark, and this Myra Kingsley lady must have been standing there. I don't know how I didn't notice her for being so fat and everything.
Albert, I believe you ought to stop just about here before you get in any deeper.
Mr. Higgins, whether you meant it or not, it's the most quotable quote to hit Washington in years.
Belongs in the congressional record.
Funny thing about it, fella, isn't it? His head's got one tongue, his shoes have two, yet his feet never get him into trouble.
And this is the 5th time Little Joe has been arrested for armed robbery. And now for the local news. On Capitol Hill today, the Natural Resources Appropriations Committee appropriated $30 million for the purchase of iron ore to be shipped to the small country of Bandoria.
We could have 30 game preserves for that.
And by no coincidence, yesterday, Arnold Salzinger of our State Department, in his travels through Bandoria, invited a local goat herder, Karam Noctu by name, to be a guest of the United States. Here is a film clip showing the herdsman accepting the invitation. This democratic gesture should certainly please the volatile Ambassador Kimdor, whose fence straddling has been a constant thorn in the side of the Foreign Development Program.
Doggone committee. By the time they get around to my game preserves, there won't be any animals left to preserve. Amy, I tell you, for all the good I'm doing here, I may as well be back home fishing for trout in a rain barrel.
For all the parties we're not getting invited to, I might as well be wearing that barrel.
Being a congressman sure isn't going to make me very popular back in Horseshoe Springs. Folks will think I'm just a windbag full of a lot of promises.
What are they going to think about me?
Huh?
Well, I've been writing some letters
What about?
about all the parties we've been going to at Myra Kingsley's.
Annie Lou.
Well, it was just a little fib, and... Oh, Albert, I'm all dressed up, and I got no place to go.
Honey, I'll never stand next to a statue again as long as I live.
Oh, come on, fellas. Somebody has to do it. The State Department has requested that someone of the congressional level act as his personal host.
Jim, I'd love to entertain this,
Karam Noctu.
Right. But I just haven't got the time. I'm expecting an oil delegation from Oklahoma.
I'm serving on 4 committees now. Where would I find the time to chaperone a goat herder?
At my age, I couldn't chaperone anyone down the street without calling for oxygen.
Gentlemen, let's not stray from the point. The reason nobody wants to handle this hot potato is because of Ambassador Kimdor, right?
Right.
Ah, he's not such a bad fellow. Those stories you heard about him blowing his top are just rumors concocted by... Oh, come on, fellas. I even hear he's got a good sense of humor. He's the one that got that story around about Myra Kingsley and Albert Higgins. Why not?
Where is the honorable gentleman?
From Horseshoe Springs.
He's gone to the post office to pick up his gold horseshoe.
His what?
His trophy for winning the horseshoe pitching championship of Birchwood County.
There you are. He's just the man for the job. With all his interest in animals, and the other man's a goat herder.
Why, Albert and Karam would get along just fine. Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
We heard about this. Congratulations.
No, Albert. As a matter of fact, you're right on time. The first thing on the agenda is handing out special assignments.
I hope I get one.
That's heavy, too. That's a real horseshoe with a gold on it.
State Department has something very important, and I think you're just the man.
Hey, my horseshoes bring me luck already.
Here, here. Here, here.
His plane's here. He's coming out. Emmy Lou, I do hope when Karam gets out here, you at least greet him with a little smile.
First time I have a chance to get all spruced up, and for what? A goat herder who doesn't even speak English.
Well, honey, it evens out. We don't speak Bandorian.
Well, it seems to me a United States congressman should have more important things to do than act as a tourist guide.
There's nothing more important than being neighborly. And Karam comes from a country we're trying to impress with our goodwill and democracy.
Oh, if it was that important, they wouldn't have picked you.
Honey, I do believe you just insulted me.
Well, I didn't mean it to come out that way, but if it did, you know what I mean. The way they've been pushing you around.
Now, Emmy Lou, I don't think they've exactly been pushing me around. Although I will admit they're giving me a pretty good leave alone.
Change up!
Oh, she's here. Smiling. Welcome to our country, Mr. Noctu.
Приятно de Noctu. Ismi Karam. Call me Karam.
How do you do, Karam?
No. I am Jopur.
How do you do, Jopur?
He is Karam.
I know that. I thought maybe you're called Karam, too. In America, a lot of people are called Albert.
Shual. Shual is Noctu. E bari sulle Karam. C'est mon majesté tel contrage, no? Albert. Karam. Jopur. Albert.
Emmy Lou, my wife.
How to do?
Halimi si sposata. Aniki mehal istub harim bern mul karaber ashtokhal hemehler. Each of my eyes is jealous of the other for the beauty it beholds.
Why, that's very nice of you, Jopur.
Oh, he didn't say it. He did.
Oh, well, thank you, Karam. That was very sweet of you. Well, your wife must be very proud of you.
Shualit is diffusion of price no dota. Hima haddabarn istibakur parsibakhir. Karam says all four of his wives are proud of him.
If I could sling the lingo the way he does, I'd have 4 wives, too.
Karam has brought a gift for the congressman's wife all the way from our native land. Please excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Oh, Albert, what do you think it is?
I don't know, but whatever it is must be big. He's headed for the baggage compartment.
Oh, well, it could be jade. They're very famous for that, you know.
Or an elephant tusk.
Or it could be a rug. You know, one of those oriental tapestries.
Glad you came, honey.
Oh, Albert, I guess I have been acting kind of foolish. Say, maybe some of that exotic jasmine perfume.
Well, it might be. I don't think it's perfume. Well, Emmy Lou, he's a goat herder. It's only natural that... Smile at me, they take my picture.
Karam wishes me to explain that in Bandoria, the goat is sacred and is treated as a member of the family.
Thank you. Let's go, cousin.
Kalam. Antin reatrur el missile.
What did he say?
Karam is wondering when the missile will take off.
Tell him that's a monument in honor of our first president, George Washington.
Praise beautiful Georgia, the George Washington. George Washington, huh? Momentul surtout. He says he does not look anything like him.
That's General Nathaniel Greene on his horse. We saw this the first day we were here. Right, Emmy?
I'll never forget it.
Hansin American. Isi kapahinya pasna. Isti pakai mekanin ko Rebecca. Si beka sakaraitin. Ibi karton. Ya barte gidein bandoria. Isti pakraitin bala. Yahoo! Karam says he's very fond of horses. And during the war, your army was stationed near his village, and they taught him to ride cowboy style.
How about that?
The GIs also taught him to pitch horseshoes, and by the time they left, he was champion of Bandoria.
Tell him that Albert's the horseshoe pitching champion of Birchwood County.
Maybe we'd get together for a game sometime.
Приезжно гидвада и трождата de Birchwood County. E prișno go voi pe dante rozduri asta da puite da loro. Este că me cred că și me cred că pe cartigare. Karam says it would make him feel like old times to pitch horseshoes with an American. Japur, ansia american. Este como harte distiba frunte, mi harte en e prakatabar. Karam says this horse is just like the horses in his country. They all have the same large rump.
And greeting our visitor from Bandoria is Congressman Albert Higgins and his lovely wife, Betty Lou.
Emmy Lou!
And then the philosophical goat herder presented Mrs. Higgins with a prized Bandorian goat.
Jopur, tell him to forget it. The guy on TV had it coming for getting Emmy Lou's name wrong.
Albert, will you come in the kitchen and help me with some coffee? Pardon me.
Excuse me. My wife wants to bawl me out in the kitchen.
Чуя? Прежнички подурись на дарайство, пригожно бадода, киписта. Если ме гарния мишняка парки, имате да бадода.
You take it. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Hello? Who? Myra Kingsley.
Hello? Yes, this is Miss Higgins. Oh, well, all right, Myra, and you can call me Emmy Lou. Oh, no, I didn't mind. I thought it was rather amusing. Tomorrow night? Oh, well, just a moment, Myra, dear. Let me just take a glance at my appointment book.
You know we're free tomorrow night and the next night and the next night.
Myra, honey? Well, seeing as how it's you, I'm just going to cancel our dinner with the ambassador. About 8 o'clock? Bye. She's having a big dinner party tomorrow night, and we're all invited.
Only because we were on TV with Karen.
Well, what difference does that make? She called us. That's what counts.
Only because of Karen. Myra Kingsley wouldn't give us a holler if her britches were on fire and we had the only bucket.
Albert, you must get sophisticated. They do things different here than they do in Horseshoe Springs.
Well, I do hope you have a big time at dear old Myra's tomorrow night. Betty Lou. haven't seen so many people together since that shimmy dancer lost all her beads at the state fair.
Albert, is my dress hooked up in back? And is my hair all right? Do you think I have enough perfume on?
Honey, everything's where it should be, and you smell like Saturday night in the barber shop.
Oh my goodness, there are a lot of important people here. Now, you promise me, no matter what kind of a duel this is, you won't sing.
I don't think any of these city drinks can get me to yodeling.
But I hope to keep kind. Please forgive us, but Karam was signing autographs in the party area. I signed a few myself, too.
Oh, Alfred, look. They have a guest book. Mrs. Albert Higgins. Oh, isn't that elegant?
Honey, it's a tax dodge. That's how she gets to write off the party. Just a minute.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Myra Kingsley, the big rumped tax dodger.
And I'm Albert Higgins, the biggest mouth in Washington. This is my wife, Amy Lou.
What a lovely gown.
Oh, it's not nearly as pretty as yours.
Oh, and this is Karam Naktu and his interpreter, Mr. Joe Poor. Gentlemen, Washington's most gracious hostess, Mrs. Myra Kingsley.
Przeźniczki Pedraj de Washington, Myra Kingsley. Heinu hese harik nachar in tuchach in nachai medis karimegeret. Karam says, each of my eyes is jealous of the other for the beauty it beholds.
How sweet. Please come in with me and meet my guest.
Delighted.
Oh, I'll vote for him, but he'll never play golf with me again.
Good evening, Congressman.
Mr. Roberts, Mr. Geller, nice to see you. Oh, gentlemen, this is Karam Naktu and his interpreter, Mr. Joe Poor.
Well, gentlemen, welcome to our country. I trust Congressman Higgins is taking good care of you?
Congressman Higgins, but I doubt so.
Congressman Higgins, Higgins,
Kalam says the hospitality of the congressman and his lovely wife is warmer than the summer sun on the desert sands. If I could talk like that, I'd be vice president.
If any of my husbands could talk like that, I'd still be married.
Horseshoe Springs, Washington, and Bandoria, it's always the same. If the joke's at the woman's expense, they all enjoy it.
Karam happens to have a wonderful sense of humor.
Oh, Albert, the State Department is very pleased that you two fellows are hitting it off so well.
We both like animals, sightseeing. Over the weekend, we're going to pitch a few horseshoes.
Do come and meet the others.
Hi, gentlemen.
Mrs. Higgins. Higgins.
It's nice that Albert is keeping Goat Herder happy, Jim.
Particularly if he keeps Ambassador Kindor happy.
Something is happening. Horseshoe pitching. Ambassador Kindor, Congressman Higgins.
Что вы думаете?
Они играют. Конский подкова. Конский подкова играть, понимаете? Понимаете?
And this is my wife, Carmel.
Each of my eyes is jealous of the other for the beauty it beholds.
Enjoying yourself, Senator Hastings?
Always do at your parties, Myra.
How was the trip to Oregon?
Well, you know those timber bills are a headache always, but, well, that's my job.
How did you do in Las Vegas?
We were grounded there for a few hours, up at the missile bases nearby.
How did you know about that?
Does Winchell tell Pearson?
Albert, is that Senator Hastings important to your game preserve?
He sure is. I'm hoping to see him next week.
May I borrow Karam for a moment? His countryman, Ambassador Kimdor, would like to chat with him.
Why, of course, Myra, darling.
Kimdor?
Why, of course, Myra, darling. You are the one who ought to be in politics.
I'm fixing to be right now. Come on, we're going to go talk to Senator Hastings.
Amy Lou, I stay out of your kitchen. You stay out of my office.
Come on, Albert. Why, hello there, Senator Hastings. I'm Emmylou Higgins.
How do you do? Hello, Congressman.
Hello, Senator.
Isn't this a lovely party?
Why, yes, it is.
I just love wonderful parties, and I understand that the Russians are building game preserves all over Russia.
They are? That's just a rumor.
Well, sometimes rumors are based on fact.
Well, that's quite true.
Unless the rumors are started by irresponsible people.
That's right, Congressman.
Well, sometimes the irresponsible people hear those rumors from responsible people.
She has a point. A friend of mine's plane was forced down in Las Vegas, and now it's all over Washington.
Well, I just hope the world doesn't get to think that those Russians love animals more than we do.
That wouldn't be good. I wonder what Padlovich and Bakanov and Gabulko are talking about over there.
A United States congressman pitching horses with a goat herder. How terrible if the world should think that the United States loves the common man more than we do.
Well, whatever it is they're talking about, Senator, it certainly looks serious.
Mr. Higgins, I believe we have an appointment next week to discuss your game preserve.
Yes, sir.
Why don't we push it up a few days? I'd like to get to it sooner, say Monday.
Great.
It's at 8.
Thank you. And thank you.
You're kind of welcome.
Mr. Higgins, Ambassador Kimdor would like to speak to you.
Anything wrong, Joe Poor?
Everything.
Albert.
Congressman Higgins.
Ambassador Kimdor? It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
President Kinevole de la Madre.
Quiet, you fool. I speak English. Why do you insult me, sir?
Beg pardon?
I understand you and Karam are going to have a horseshoe pitching event.
Just a couple of guys pitching some horseshoes. Anything wrong with that, sir?
As ambassador of Karam's country, I should think it would be proper protocol to notify me of the occasion first.
It's not an occasion, sir. Just a couple of guys tossing some horseshoes.
Please do not insult my intelligence, sir.
But, sir, Tell him, Karam. Where's Joe Poor?
Joe Poor.
And what does that mean, monsieur?
Each of my eyes is jealous of the other for the beauty it beholds.
Excuse me. Well, did you find out anything?
Everybody in Washington seems to know about this horseshoe affair except you, Jacques.
Louisa, what can this mean? Why wasn't I informed?
You must call Paris at once.
You're right.
Ambassador.
Good night, madame.
Well, you should have invited the ambassador first.
I didn't invite anybody.
Well, I hope you'll invite me. I understand it's going to be at the Armory.
I don't know. Where's the armory?
Honey, you're the hit of the evening. Everybody's asking for tickets to the match.
Joe Poor, what did Karam say? Joe Poor, I don't understand Bandorian.
He does not understand Bandorian.
Japur, kasamehahini dat Americani.
Kasamehahini sodes Americani.
Honey, he's looped.
She says I am looped.
Wish I was a little looped myself.
Mr. Higgins, may we see you in the library for a moment? Albert, this is Mr. Hodges of the State Department.
How do you do, sir?
Call off that horseshoe game with Karam.
What for?
Well, what do you think Pravda will say if you beat him?
Well, as long as they give the score right, I don't care what they say.
Well, Sydney cares.
Sydney who?
Sydney, Australia. Rome, London, Tel Aviv. I was sound asleep when they telephoned me to come over here.
What's all this hoop to do about a game of horseshoe?
You were supposed to entertain the man, not compete with him.
You see, it has taken on international significance.
Albert, you know how petulant Kimdor is.
He's not petulant. He's a hothead.
That's the point. If you beat Karam, Kimdor is liable to take it as a personal affront to his whole country.
Well, it's kicking up all this dust. I don't want to embarrass us. Gentlemen, I'll tell Karam the game's off.
Just a moment, Albert. This could put us in deeper.
So I know what you mean, Jim. Yeah, could be.
I hadn't thought about it before, but...
now that you've brought it up, it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, would you please decode this for me?
Is the Russian embassy here tonight?
If we call it off, I can just see their headlines tomorrow. U.S. Congressman snubs goat herder.
And if the game takes place, American champion humbles inexperienced proletariat.
Inexperience? Karam happens to be the champ of his whole country. I'm only the champ of Birchwood County. He's liable to hang me out to dry.
Well, now.
That's the answer.
Perfect solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like I'm going to need me one of those interpreters.
Kim Dore will be happy, it'll create goodwill, and the whole world will love Albert. Goat herder beats United States representative.
That's going to look awful silly if I bump him. Well, you fellas aren't suggesting that I...
What's the difference who wins? It's only a game.
When I play, I like to win. So the family curse.
Albert, they're asking you to make a gesture.
Yes, to help overcome the false image of our having the most. Always wanting to win.
I don't see anything wrong with winning as long as you play fair.
Albert, you're not being fair to the people back in your state who want the game preserved.
You trying to tell me if I don't lose, I don't get my game preserved?
You know us better than that, Albert. Mr. Hodges simply means that a popular man can get more done than an unpopular one.
In Washington or Horseshoe Springs.
No. Popular or unpopular. Game preserve or no game preserve. I will not...
Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
Well, honey, your name's just all over this paper.
That's no way for a United States congressman to make a name for himself.
Oh, now, Albert, Abraham Lincoln used to pitch horseshoes.
He used to wrestle, too. But I bet he never threw a match.
Is your ego so important that you're going to defy the whole committee?
It's not ego. It's integrity. No matter how you cut it, losing on purpose can't be right.
Albert, you've known Mr. Keller since you were no taller than a butter churn. You know that sweet old man's not going to ask you to do anything wrong.
Why do you think I'm soaking my hand in this lard? I intend to win.
Don't you yell at me, Albert Higgins.
If a man can't yell at his wife, why get married?
Well, just you stop barking at me.
Now, how do you think I feel? Karam's out practicing and I can't even stir my coffee. If I win tomorrow, I stand a chance of losing my game preserve. If I lose, the committee's going to think I sold out. What more can happen to a fella?
I know how you feel, Albert.
Where's my chewing tobacco? Can't find it. You know I like to chew when I pitch.
I hit it. You're not going to go chewing tobacco in Washington and embarrass us in front of... Hello? Who? Albert, it's the White House.
Hello? Yes, it's me. Yes, sir? Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm greatly honored, sir. Goodbye, sir. It was the president. He's arranged to have Karam and me pitch horseshoes on the White House lawn.
Here's the ambassador from Turkey, and there's Lord and Lady Hollister, and coming towards me now is Washington's first hostess, Mrs. Myra Kingsley. Mrs. Kingsley. Good afternoon, Mrs. Kingsley.
I think this is a wonderful thing for America, the world, and all those other places. Both contestants are very close friends of mine, and I've entertained them many times. All I want to say is this. Good luck, Albert Higgins. Good luck, knock to Karam.
Mrs. Kingsley, Karam knock 2.
That's right.
Well, I must say that this spectacle is getting the most complete coverage this town has ever seen.
アメリカの皆さんはワシントン DC 大統領キャネディのホワイトハウスから今非常に面白い見解があります。
Präsidenten Palast Union, White House in Washington DC, die Regierungsvorstadt Nordamerika.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, ici Yves Thomas, Radio-Télévision Française qui vous parle en direct de Washington.
Hello, Albert.
Oh, Senator.
Why, hello there, Senator Hastings.
Mrs. Higgins. Congressman, you know that meeting we moved up to Monday?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've had a few things come up. I think we'd best leave it in abeyance.
Yes, sir.
Well, Albert, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll lose.
What?
Well, I don't mean I want you to lose. It's just that if you lose, you win. And if you win, you lose. And, oh, Albert, I know how much that game preserve means to you. And, oh, Albert, if there weren't so many people there, I just think I'd sit down and have myself a good cry.
I'll be right there with you.
Would you please wish Karam all the luck in the competition? Would you please tell Karam at this very moment he's being observed by 50 million people on television?
You please ne volete de France de vide do television.
Albert, here's your chewing tobacco. You know you can't win without it.
Albert, you do what you want, son. But sometimes there's more than one way that a man can serve his country. It's very fortunate indeed, Albert, when a man knows that his opportunity has come.
And there's the bugle to indicate the start of the contest, which is taking place on the White House lawn. Incidentally, I understand that one of our first citizens is a very interested spectator today. And here we go with the contest that has the eyes of the whole world centered on the White House lawn.
Whom are we rooting for? Oh, the American congressman, of course. Can't you see the headlines? American capitalist walks over poor goat herder with horseshoes.
Todo bem.
Higgins. Понимаете, Террас?
And Karam knock 2's first toss is a ringer.
Karim de Bandoria va faire maintenant, hein? Ringer-dinger.
I
don't need an interpreter to know what that means.
Looks like he's going to play ball.
I told you he would.
All this trouble just for me.
Albert! Emmylou, when we back a man, we back him all the way.
Wonderful.
Albert, you're going to be the most popular man in this country. And nothing can keep us from getting that game preserved after you win. Woo!
Well, that was a pleasant surprise for the congressman. I guess he'd better win now.
Thank you.
Well, this is it. The score is 49-47 in favor of Karam. Congressman Higgins has only one toss left. A ringer could win the game for him.
Hey, Albert! The whole country's behind you!
Give me the tobacco. I may be a dumb country boy, honey, but I can't remember us getting any stars in that flag, but deliberately losing.
Ambassador Kindo has requested a meeting.
Albert, tell us what happened. First you agreed, and then you changed.
Gentlemen. Albert, why? Why did you do it?
Gentlemen, there have been many times in my life when I've been unsure of my next move. But this time I know I was right. When I looked at the flag, I had no choice. I had to play it straight. That's how my daddy taught me.
No matter how tough it gets, Albert, I'll be standing next to you.
You beat him. A little goat-herder from a small country. You should be proud of yourself. And I am proud of you, too. You did not patronize us by losing so we would like you. You left us our self-respect. And that is very important in my country.
Master Kimdor, that's important in any country.
Hello? Who? Oh, just a minute, please. Albert, it's the White House again.
What? Oh. Hello? Yes, it's me. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm much obliged, sir. Goodbye, sir. He wants to congratulate us personally.
When?
No.
Oh, Albert, that's wonderful. What'll I wear?
Anything. Mrs. Higgins, did I ever tell you that when I look at you, each of my eyes is jealous of the other for the beauty it beholds?
Say, you know, that's kind of poetic for a country boy from Horseshoe Springs.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Good night.